And we are back again. Man, I do need that soundboard. I want the hand claps, the bomb drops. The man, listen, we working towards it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe, ring that bell, trying to keep it consistent, bring y'all some valuable information. And right now, yeah, I'm just sipping on some juice right now. It tastes so good. But a new mic also. You get what I'm saying? I get that new mic. Oh my God. The quality will be so much better. But that's what we're doing the work for. I tell y'all, the value I'm trying to give y'all, I want y'all to learn. So that's why I got this next one right here with Ace Hood. How he got out his, what was it? With Khaled. We the best. I can't say how much work that he did, but I did meet Ace Hood before. He made this song called Cash Flow. Y'all know I'm from Miami, so he was out passing them out, doing discreet distribution. And that's how I came across Ace Hood. He gave it to me. I was working at a shop, put the song in. It was Cash Flow, one of his first, I think it was his first single. I can't think of any song before that. He probably did drop some stuff. That's how he got signed, but that's the first song I heard from Ace Hood was Cash Flow. It was hot. But I seen this clip, y'all. I seen this clip from the Joe Budden podcast. Shout out Joe Budden. I don't know him, but I like this clip. And I wanted to give y'all an insight on how much it takes to get out of a record deal. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of people know they want it because they see the lifestyle, but they don't understand what they're really getting. They don't understand work that they have to do to get the little bit of change, but the fame is bigger than the change, if you get what I'm saying. Let's get into this video, y'all. I got to make it a little bigger, but make sure y'all hit that subscribe. Donate to the Cash App. I think I'm gonna put my Cash App in the description. We're trying to get this mic either way. And if you can only hit a like, yo, do that. If you can't donate cash right now because you ain't got no job, you got to do what you got to do. I'm not asking you to donate. Just hit the like button. That's a donation to me right there. All right, I think that's it right there. Yeah, I can still taste that drink. Let's get into it.
The we winning, were you winning? Shit, well, from my
yeah, 100%, I was winning.
No,
100%.
Maybe not in a direction.
That matters.
Maybe not in a direction you probably wanted to land in the future, but at the moment, short term, it was the win.
Yeah, because at that time, bro, I was trying to build. My goal was I wanted to build like real fans, like fans that pull up and buy tickets.
And stay
you know
with
what I'm saying,
right.
And stay with me. You know what I'm saying, like what I built now. So what I recognized at that time is that you had a lot of artists, and even myself to a certain degree, that would have these big records, but couldn't per se sell out.
What's going on?
500, 600, 700 cap venue. You see what I'm saying? So to me,
that's the internet, y'all. I need stronger internet, but we over here working.
I'm like, that's the real bread. That's what we need to be, as opposed to me trying to be in these clubs, do the radio thing, which I think is great. But to me, I wanted to see that same thing carry over into like doing something major. So for me, I'm like, when I'm seeing other artists that's doing something similar, but not so much of the commercial, I'm seeing the codes and seeing people like build their fan bases and people show up, even as me being a more successful commercial artist at that time. And I'm like, damn, I want more of that. I need more of the balance. You see what I'm saying? So to me, that was very intriguing for me. Because the radio hits is one thing, it keeps you in the club, and I'm like, man, we want to do festivals, we want to do 1,000 cap spots, you know what I'm saying, we want to be traveling the world. So
one thing he's talking about is that one hit wonder success, or being in the industry success, versus having a community of people that really love your stuff, like what we trying to build here on YouTube, a community of people, not just a one hit wonder video and everybody seeing that video and you just go viral off of that one thing, which most of the time is bad, right? And a lot of people don't understand the power of having a community, of having people show up when you need them to, whenever you have a situation. You get what I'm saying? Like when you see a gathering of people showing up for you, or you showing up for them, it speaks volume. It speaks up. You never was a kid that had a competition. when I say competition, I'm talking football, track, whatever. And the parents don't show up. How you think that kid feel? But the power, y'all hear the mic. I know I told you I need a new mic. I hear the popping and everything. But the power of a parent showing up to a kid, track meet, football game, basketball game, baseball game, soccer game, it doesn't matter what game, but the kid get excited. It gives you more energy that your people, they there. They showed up for you. But when you're there by yourself, it feel like, man, God, man, what? No support? Let's keep going.
It takes time to build that stuff. So that's the route that I went.
You wanted the grind.
I wanted the grind.
Yeah.
100%.
Once you got the information and decided, all right, I want to be up out of here. How did, like, was it pushback? How did that conversation go?
Oh, that was pushback 1000%. You know, shit. After that, man, bro sent me a situation of like, it's gonna take 7 figures to get out of this. It's gonna take $1 million plus to get out of the deal.
Slow down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Like I just gotta keep up. And it's been a long day.
$1 million plus.
You're We the Best. At this time, We the Best is where? Interscope? Where's it?
We were Sony Red. Sony Red. We had just came out of with Cash Money, them boys had that big run, and then we got down to Sony Red.
I remember Sony Red. Okay,
yep.
I got it. So what is the language? So you're signed to Khaled,
right?
And Khaled, is signed to
Sony
Red. Was there language that said in the event that something happened with you and Khaled that Sony Red
could pick you up?
You're on Sony Red.
Yeah, pick up that.
Yeah. Was that?
No, there was no conversation around that.
That's fucked up.
No.
See, in my production deal, say if anything happened to them niggas, I'm still on.
Yeah, you're still on death.
Yeah, and that's not there. That's interesting to me.
That's safety net.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, bro.
For y'all who didn't pick that up, that means if you sign a deal with a person, like they're the middleman, like what Lil Wayne is to Cash Money, right? And I think Cash Money was signed to Universal. If Cash Money decided to drop Lil Wayne, it's a stipulation in the contract that Universal can pick him up. And I think that Universal paid off his debt too. If I'm not, unclear about that, y'all let me know. But that stipulation is a safety net. Because if you hot, but you just don't want to be on the label, and the label looking at you like, yo, we could do something with him. Man, I know he's not with you, but it makes a big difference. But look at them contracts. Don't just sign anything. That goes with things that not dealing with music. You know what I'm saying? Everything, not just music, everything.
In my corner. In the event that you turn state, somebody else is invested in me so I can continue. That's interesting.
I wanted to ask, as you're going through all this, did you have any support within the industry where certain people?
Wait, let's not get there yet. Where did the 7 figures come from?
Yeah, to pay it off.
Whose calculator?
That was crazy, man. And to me, I was wondering the same thing. I'm like, this got to be just off of just like bro just being a little hurt, I think, of just how the whole situation unraveled. I think that's what it was initially for me to get because I owed my 5th album. So I owed another album on underneath like the whole label situation. So that's what he was saying. Was like, yo, you owed another album. I knew that. And it was like, I want this on top of that since you're not getting this album or whatever. And it was a little bit of like, shit, I'm hurting. This is what I'm charging you. This is what it's going to be. Right. But that was just the initial. Let me say that was just the initial. And I was pushed back. There was things that happened, conversations that transpired that had to push some things forward. You see what I'm saying? Just to be transparent, dog. And then we got down to a reasonable number of like, hey, bro, this is what I can do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do that, but I can give you this to get out of it.
Where was you supposed to pull this from?
I like that. Negotiation. You listen. Don't be afraid to come to somebody who told you one number and you come back with another number. It's negotiation. If you just say, yeah, automatically, trust me, they're going to be happy. Learn to negotiate what you got going on. I don't care what you buy. Unless it's food, it's hard to negotiate on food. But save your money and save as much as you can.
Hey, that's what I'm trying to say. Where was I supposed to off the rip just give you, especially if I'm in a situation where I'm fighting, just pull out and give you $1 million?
And that's not it. That's it's not a situation where you could have Frank Ocean these niggas, right? Or niggas was handing in just here. I owe you some shit. Here, take some scraps.
Yeah.
That couldn't have happened. There was no way out of this.
No.
I don't like nothing about the Ace Hood story. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't.
Did they think maybe someone else was bidding for you and they could sneak it in that way? Type shit? Like maybe someone else who wants to sign you would pay the ticket?
That's kind of why I was asking that question.
Well, so there was opportunity like that.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. Yep. And it was somebody like that came along that actually helped me to you know what I'm saying?
That's
to get my situation handled 100%.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Well,
So, question for you: Why not just submit your 5th album and then you're a free agent? Or they was trying to push your project back until you did
well at
3 more projects.
Yeah, man, I get that. At that point, I feel like the damage was already done. You know what I'm saying? So by the time we had already reached that, some things had already went unfulfilled. So one of the major things is that I was pushing, even being under the label or whatever, I was still working the song. I had a song out with Ty Dolla $ign. This was when I was staying in LA. And I was working the record. I put it on radio and everything. And there was some agreements that we had between each other of like, all right, I do this. You know what I'm saying? And then bro's gonna come in on the back end. So I'm putting all my time and energy, shooting the videos, paying for everything. And then bro didn't come through on something. And that was a big deal on top of everything that we had already been dealing with. It's like, the record, all right, if it reaches 300-400 spins on radio, I'm gonna take it from there and I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, add another budget on top. So to me, I'm like, all right, I feel really good. I felt empowered now because this is something that I got my hands on. This is something that I put together. You know what I'm saying?
You can go get 400 spins in Florida.
Right, exactly.
So
easy breezy.
We cool.
We good. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting this out in LA. I'm getting this out at the crib. So it's happening. I'm excited about that. And to me, for me, that's when a homie come through and be like, all right, I got you. When you come through, this gonna give me the power that I need because now it's putting faith within myself. Because at that moment, I was kind of striving for a little bit of like, reassurance, you know what I'm saying, at that particular time, and especially of just putting my time and putting the effort in and creating the records. For me, I wanted to feel like this was mine and not just somebody trying to come in and just, the hook should sound like this or the beat should sound like that or this or that. This is my vision, and I wanted that vision, that which is mine, to be supported, because that's how you show me you support me in my way and not just everything that you want.
Right.
So to me, when that didn't happen, that put a bad taste of like, damn, man, like I thought my boy was. So some things started to fall short, but then it started to be, congruent with other things that I started to hear when people started to bring me stuff of just being treated unfairly. Like, so people in the hood and the communities would stop me and be like, bro, you getting treated, Wayne, I'm doing this, Bird over here doing this for Wayne. He allowing brother be free. He different brother, So, it's all.
So he had no creative control. That is a big deal when you're an artist. Having control of what you got going on, but somebody else come in and change everything that you put together. That's a big deal. It don't feel like yours. I remember Tiana Taylor came out with an album, and I saw one of her interviews, and she was saying that how when Kanye, because she was signed to Kanye label at the time, when Kanye take his time with the album, and when he put the album out, because she on his label, he has to put it out. But once he put it out, everything that she did, it sound different. She loved it, but everything was different. Now, when you're an artist, you like, yo, I want to hear what's going on. I really want to know what we getting into, because you don't want to put anything out, right? Not anything, because they could flip your lines and make it sound like something else. Is different when it comes to the editing game. This is why y'all love certain movies. Why y'all love certain YouTubers. Editing is a big deal. It can make you or break you sometimes. But I'm telling y'all, creative control. If you in a long time, mind you, he said that they been beefing with other stuff. Like, you ain't come do with that cash, or you ain't show up when it was time to really show up. And then you can't do what you really want to do. And then when you do when you do what you decide to do, and we came to this agreement, I did my part, and then when it's your part, you back out. Come on, man. The music industry is different, y'all. I think most of it goes on a person's word rather than contractual. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying.
That going on. I never really paid attention to that because we were always close knit. But once the in-house stuff started happening, I was like, damn. Once people that's actually close to him started telling me stuff, I'm like, I ain't even, and they volunteering this information because they know the heart that I got. They know the type of person that I am.
Did you think y'all were friends?
I thought we were brothers. It's my brother, man. That was my brother.
You would
that was
think
my
so.
brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They got too many records together that work for it to not feel like brotherhood in the moment.
Shit, he said it. I don't forget the records. Even if you don't got the records and you working at that same goal, you feel like you working with your brother. If you give you that much investment, but
yeah, as long as you don't smarten up, you can stay low. You stay low, bro. That's where I want you at.
Did that ever fit?
And that's the real thing right there, bro. Is that like I felt
before you get into it, because it's about to go off. But smarten up. When he said that people will keep you where you at if you don't smarten up, this is with anything you do in life. I don't want y'all to just look at this situation. Look at your situation too. You at the same job, or you doing the same thing and you struggling. It's been 40 years, 30 years. Smarten up. It's opportunity out here. You got to think different. We all have to think different to do better. Don't try to follow somebody. They already took them footsteps. You're not in the same space they in. You're not in the same country. You get what I'm saying? Y'all don't know the same people, but you want to do it. Come on, man. Do you. But be a good person at the same time. Then y'all know people shiesty out here. Very shiesty.
like forever I would have just been little bro. That's following bro. Yeah, I would have, had a career, had other certain things. But I think for me, I think the integrity part of it, because I would have accepted something that I knew was less than myself in that moment. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I realized, dog. I'm like, nah, you can't do that. Because now, right, I'm thinking about my children. I'm thinking about the family. I'm thinking about what that's going to say. If I was to take something like that, if I was to sell myself short, I can't give nobody game about leveling up, about trusting in themselves and having faith in what it is that they got. So for me, I was just like, nah, dog, there has to be a better way.
That's some deep shit.
Got to be a better way, dog.
I'm scared to ask you the next question because I'm gonna get real.
Straight up, it always
winning.
It's always a better way. But y'all got to just think, man. I'm telling y'all think big. You get yourself together. I'm trying to make sure I click the right screen. I hope I did. But y'all make sure y'all get yourself together, man. Don't sell yourself short. Go big with what you got going on. Go big. I don't know why my music cut off. We're going to put it back one more time. I'm mad about that. I think I was rushing trying to make the video. But at the same time, yeah, that's going to be the background music. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Rich Uncle Mike. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe, ring that bell, and hit that like. We're going to make sure we keep coming, keep dropping. Y'all see the fuzziness in the beard because I'm working, not just here. I'm working in the real world too. You get what I'm saying? But we're going to bring the value back to the people. And we're going to support each other. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Gonna have to make a next one, right? Let's get into it, y'all. Y'all stay blessed, man. Love and appreciate you.